Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Meg Turney.
Kiss your Xbox or your PlayStation or your friends' Wii U goodbye, because according to a video game industry analyst, this is the last big generation of gaming consoles.
Say it ain't so. It's like watching a species go extinct, like cod. So sad, but I mean, they're so freaking delicious. You just want to deep fry them and I chop fish and chips.
Delicious. Delicious. An analyst heralding the fall of the video game console is none other than Woodbush Securities expert Michael Pachter, who's been making all kinds of predictions about the gaming industry for years. Some of them panned out, some not so much. Back in 2007, he predicted Guitar Hero 3 would generate $500 million in its first year, and it ended up landing over $750 million.
Ooh, remember the height of the music genre? So many plastic instruments.
Where'd they all go?
So few pinatas. He also said GTA 4 would sell well, but it didn't exactly need a crystal ball for that prediction. Yeah. He also had his fair share of lemons too, whether it was predicting that Assassin's Creed 2 would be set during the French Revolution, wrong, starring Altair, wrong, or calling a release of GTA 5 in 2010, then 2011, then 2012, the list goes on. Point is, Pachter's track record doesn't make this prediction a slam dunk.
By any means. This also isn't the first time he's predicted the fall of video game consoles. Back in 2009, during the height of Xbox 360, PS3, and the juggernaut of the Wii, he said that there would be no more consoles because third-party publishers are not going to support a PS4 or Xbox 720. The content is not going to change in any meaningful ways because the publishers can't afford it.
He really believes the end of consoles is nigh. And if you keep predicting it, it's gonna happen eventually, right? So someday you'll be right?
Just gotta keep trying, Pachter.
He did say it again in 2013 at the South by Southwest conference. We call it South by here in Austin. Citing Wii U's disappointing performance, which, yeah, wasn't a great, start for that console. But hey, it's still not great now. But he doesn't think Xbox One or PS4 will be able to make up the difference.
He spoke at DICE Europe last week, saying the console installed base is as big as it's ever going to get. He went on, this generation is not going to be bigger than the last generation. We are going to be about the same. He then continued, the Wii U is going to sell 20 million units compared to 100 million for the Wii. The PlayStation 4 is going to sell 120 million or 130 million. That's great. The Xbox One will sell 100 million to 110 million. That's great. Add it all together and it's 260 million units maybe, and the last cycle was 270 million.
Oh, only 260 million. Oh.
Yeah, they're definitely going away.
The Wii was a weird anomaly for sure. It came out of left field, and with Wii Fit, it managed to sell itself to moms. Hey, I had Wii Fit. Wait a second. I love that thing.
You want to tell us something, Meg? Do you have just little kids hidden away somewhere?
Maybe. This is my big pregnancy announcement. It's not, I just liked Wii Fit. And that made it not just silly games to moms, but it was a lifestyle assistant, or at least that's what I thought it was.
I never really got Wii Fit.
Really?
Really?
I really loved it. Your little thing danced and you played little marble games. You felt like you were getting so fit. Also, it was way ahead on those motion controls, which I also enjoy, and it set it apart from other consoles of that generation and fought that stigma as gaming as starting zombie-like at a screen. You get to move around.
Or Twitch occasionally.
Well, okay, maybe. I was good at Marble Madness, damn it. I was really bad at the soccer one, though.
Yeah, there is no way the Wii U is getting out from under that particular shadow. It was kind of a mistake to brand it with the Wii. I get it, they wanted those 100 million Wii owners to know about the new console and get that. Unfortunately, instead, it just ended up being confusing for a lot of these non-gamers. Was it an add-on for the Wii that they already had? Well, they didn't really need that, and then coupled with a pretty dry initial software offering, yeah, not a great start. And even though they have added a lot of great first-party games since then, it's already cemented as a lost cause in a lot of gamers' minds.
Which is sad because Mario Kart 8 is so good. But hey, in addition, 20 million is pretty close to GameCube numbers, and they're selling like a billion amiibo,
yeah,
so they don't even need it.
Runaway success. And both Xbox One and PS4 are outpacing their last generation console sales. According to NPD last month, they're close to 50% ahead of where last generation's consoles were at this point in their lifespan. So even if Wii U isn't selling like hotcakes, because hotcakes are apparently a thing to sell, and the total console number is down as a result, core gaming interest is actually higher than ever.
But Pachter disagrees. In his DICE talk, he says, this is the last real console cycle. I don't mean that Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo will go bankrupt and shut down. They will not. Each of them will make another console, some people will buy them, and the next console cycle will be to this console cycle what the 3DS is to the DS. The 3DS is selling about 15 million units a year. The DS had 5 consecutive years where it sold more than 26 million, so about half as big.
Can you shut your mouth about the 3DS? That is glorious.
We love our 3DS.
Life is tougher for the 3DS than it ever has been, for sure. But I'd say that's actually more to do with the rise of smartphone gaming than anything else. It's not that people aren't interested in mobile gaming, they're just doing it on other hardwares. So, what, is that the lesson for console gaming then? Is that what he's trying to say?
That seems to be kind of his line of reasoning with this whole prediction. He says games will require a CPU, GPU, storage, and controller, and in the future, a console won't be needed because other hardware in the home will be able to handle that load. He thinks boxes like Amazon Fire TV and Apple TV are the future of living room gaming because they run entertainment services and do more than just games.
So, Netflix, Xbox Video, HBO Go, Hulu, YouTube, Crackle, Crunchyroll, and the dozens of other video and music-based entertainment services that Xbox and PlayStation offer are not that. Did anyone tell Pachter that both PS4 and Xbox One do Amazon Video? The consoles already do all those things, plus things that boxes like Apple TV can't do, like run crazy intensive games. There's a reason that GTA 5 isn't being supported on Xbox 360 or PS3 anymore. Even that hardware can't keep up with what games are trying to accomplish technically.
Yeah, somebody's gonna blow this dude's mind by just opening up Netflix on an Xbox One. Pachter says, what happens when you lower the entry so nobody has to buy a console? If Activision sells 20 million copies of Call of Duty to people with a console, how many people would buy it who don't have a console? I'm guessing 20 million more. This guy has not taken his medicine.
You do have to buy a console, it's just a different box. And for those boxes to run the kinds of AAA games developers are making these days, they need beefier hardware, which means costs go up, and then you have more consoles, not fewer.
You're then also looking entirely at the non-core gaming market, the occasional casual gamers that we found and Wii U kind of lost, basically. That doesn't point to erosion of the console market, to me at least, just to the opposite, actually. It grows it by giving the casual gaming audience a way to play on whatever hardware they bought, in addition to core gaming on consoles, which is at an all-time high.
I bet that dude loved Ouya though, right?
So, guys, do you think this is the end of all consoles?
Nope, I think it's just the opposite. It's a little bit like, look at photography. Everyone has a phone that's got a camera on it, but that doesn't mean that the camera industry has gone away. It just means that it's almost like a higher tier now. It's gotten better, if anything.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is definitely not the end of consoles, and there's already so much consoles do. He's saying that set-top boxes are going to become the new consoles, but consoles are already the new set-top boxes, so they're just melding, and still people are buying them all.
They even have TV tuners in them.
I use
sort
mine.
of, which you do?
Yeah.
I don't, but they have them, so they're there.
Well, I mean, I connect it to my cable box. Whatever.
What do you guys
Xbox changed the channel.
Come on.
I hope I changed someone's Xbox channel. Xbox power off, yes. Okay, sorry. What do you guys think of all this? Do you think that this is the end of the console market? Do you see casual entertainment boxes edging out on game consoles? Or, you know, is this another one of those dudes' 15th flub of the same prediction? Let us know in the comments down below.
And of course, for all your gaming doomsday news, make sure you like this video and subscribe. You know you want to.